4 weeks ago, high-ranking officials at the Ministry of Education, led by Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha, have been on the move, crisscrossing the country to conduct school inspections. The frequency of the tours has, however, been raising eyebrows in the education circles, with the cost vis-a-vis significance of the tours coming under the microscope in recent times. David Mudoka has the details.
Out and about has evidently been Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha's mantra since schools were reopened on January 4th this year. Often in the company of other officers in the Ministry of Education, 69-year-old Magoha has been on the move, making inspection tours in various schools across the country in a bid to assess their compliance and sustainability of the new measures put in place by the government to mitigate the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The frequency of the inspection tours has, however, set tongues wagging in education circles, the tours coming under the microscope lately on whether they are doing the public coffers more harm than good.
The trips are not necessary at all, because there's no change that has been witnessed from the trips that has been made so far. We have got the field officers, the CDs are there. We have got the sub-county directors of education are there. We've got the quality assurance standards of education are there. These people are employed.
According to education economist Dr. Ibrahim Katete, the tours have been a costly affair given the number of officials that tag along whenever Magoha is making his trips. In an attempt to break down the expenses incurred, Katete states if a single officer is paid 10,000 shillings as per diem, 20 of them will milk 200,000 shillings from the public coffers in a single day. In just under 10 days, that would amount to 2 million Kenyan shillings, enough to build 2 state-of-the-art classrooms if each is built at a standard cost of 800,000 shillings.
All this money is being consumed on trips to inspect things which are not there, which could be done by the field officers who are paid. So the cost will be very zero, because these fellows are paid to do that work.
On January 5th, just a day after overseeing the historic reopening of schools in the populous Olympic Primary School in Kibra, Nairobi, Magoha swung into action, touring Githuariga and Kianjao primary schools in Nyeri and Kiambu counties respectively. 3 days later, Magoha proceeded to Bungoma and Kisumu counties to examine Bungoma DEB Primary School and St. Paul's Ombaka Secondary School. On January 9th, the CS pitched camp in Siaya County to assess the production of locally assembled school desks before calling it a day in Nandi to assess the production of the same desks by local carpenters. 3 days later, one of Magoha's right-hand men, PS University Education and Research Simon Nabukwesi, accompanied by senior government officials, visited Kiminini Primary School to monitor learning progress in the region. The following day, Nabukwesi and his post-training and skills development counterpart Alfred Cheruyot toured St. Monica School in Trans Nzoia. Miles away in Bomet, their basic education counterpart Belio Kipsang made similar tours at Kaproret Primary School and Mulot Girls High School. On January 14th, PS Kipsang made another inspection tour at Suswa Girls Secondary School in Narok, while his university education and research counterpart Simon Nabukwesi assessed ongoing projects and adherence to COVID-19 protocols in schools in Elgeyo Marakwet County. The following day, Magoha resumed his tours, this time at Muchonoke Secondary School in Embu County, to assess the resumption in learning in the area. 24 hours later, the CS pitched camp in Kiambu County, while his Lieutenant's Education CAS Zach Kinuthia and Principal Secretary Belio Kipsang toured Molo, Nandi and Uasin Gishu regions respectively. January 20th to 30th will get busier for Magoha and team after evaluating the tumultuous return to school at Our Lady of Fatima Secondary School in Nairobi. Magoha hit the ground running again, touring schools in Taita Taveta, Kilifi, Kajiado, Kajiado, Kisii and Homa Bay counties. This comes at a time when some of the schools in the country are in ruins, ravaged by floods, while others remain overpopulated, unable to sustain the new COVID-19 directives issued to learning institutions, with some of the learners forced to study under trees. David Muthoka, TV 47.